First huge Biaheza mistake.
My research, I'm going to go on a website called finviz.com, which you can use to filter through publicly traded companies. There's a bunch of really cool filters on here that you can use to find certain types of companies. So for me, I'm going to start off by turning on the exchange filter to NASDAQ to make sure the stocks are not over the counter and are tradable on Robinhood.
And for me it looks like, and I will push NASDAQ because I'm very stupid. And if we will go to finviz.com, you can see exchange. They have only Amex, NASDAQ and NICE, and they don't have any OTC data. And we can check it easily. You can see otcmarkets.com, biggest company, I think it is Russia Holding, with market cap $327 billion, a very huge company. If you will check the ticker on Finviz, you wouldn't see it, and it means they don't have any OTC companies on Finviz. In this video we'll talk about Biaheza mistakes or misleading or incoherent speech in this new video, and I have a little bit butthurt because as this video is so bad and it is stock related, and he get over 100,000 views.
Market cap, I'm putting micro, so very small companies under 300 million cap. That should give us mainly penny stocks. Daily.
This one I flagged as incoherent speech because market capitalization and penny stock, it is not even related somehow. Quick explanation: market capitalization, it is just share price multiplied to total amount of shares, and penny stocks, it is just stocks with a share price lower than $5. Pure incoherent speech from my point of view.
Trading volume, I'm setting to over 5 million, which means there's been at least $5 million worth of shares exchanged today. Then relative
$5 million shares exchanged today. It is a huge mistake, and I think best explanation you can find on Zax.com. A volume in a stock market refers to the number of shares traded with a given period of time. Number, not a money volume. I think you have to understand how they count it. Volume is the number of shares that change ownership between a buyer and seller. The Securities and Exchange Commission has rules on counting volume. A 100 share trade between a buyer and seller on the New York Stock Exchange or a similar trade between brokers on the Nasdaq market counts as 100 shares traded. And also you can read about doubling volume. I think this mistake is extremely huge because he actually don't understand what is he doing. 5 million trades in Tesla and 5 million trades in $1 stock. This error close to 800 times.
Okay, legalities. We search up pump and dump on Google, which is like the most common type of thing you hear in regards to penny stocks and small market cap publicly traded companies and this whole world. So if we search that on Google and then go on this official government investing website, here's what it says in regards to pump and dump schemes. In a pump and dump scheme, fraudsters typically spread false or misleading information to create a buying frenzy.
And you have to remember this, a misleading information. It will be quite funny in a few moments.
That will pump up the price of a stock and then dump shares of the stock by selling their own shares at the inflated price. So that's not what we're going to be doing in this video. I will not spread false or
misleading information. I flag this chapter as incoherence speech too, because I don't think that pump and dump and Biaheza trading $60,000 of penny stock, it is
it's a small but growing fast food chain that's focused on making
small but growing fast food chain, and this is from his TikTok video. Then we just opening Guru Focus and you can see annual revenue $7.9 million in 2017, $6 million in 2018, 4.9 in 2019 and 4.4 in 2020. In what world you can call it growing? Misleading information, 100%.
And here's the thing, I don't know if my limited amount of exposure will at all move the needle with his stock price, but if my non-accredited analysis somehow does move...
I think he said it maybe 4 times about his analysis, but I actually didn't find it. And if you talk about analysis, maybe you can provide it again in coherent speech. And if you know something about the market, prepare your face because it is super close to facepalm, because Biaheza don't even understand what he doing. Just check it.
$4 60 grand.
And you can see how he's pushing order for $60,000, and we already saw that a regular volume close to 300,000. And you can see here ask 1.45k.
Wipe up. Whoa, you guys gotta check this out. My full order didn't even fulfill yet, only about 4,000 of it did. But look how the stock just skyrocketed.
Stock just skyrocketed, and this happened because market maker just moved his order a little bit up.
There's no way this could be a coincidence, right? Did my buy order really, was that enough to move it like this? Okay.
Yes, exactly, but he don't really understand it, and in the next few seconds he pushed $10,000 orders, and literally he paid from 5 to 10% more for this stock.
Okay, but this does present a new issue because now that the price is higher, my original order won't fulfill. So should I just buy up the full position in small orders? I think I'm going to try that. Wow, this is crazy. Anyways, now
I'm 100% sure that he don't understand anything, and it is not a play. If we will check this company, it is absolutely garbage company. They super fast dilute their shares from 6 million in March to 15 million in June 2021. Market cap is super low, they are unprofitable, and if you will check the 10K report, you will find $60 million in deficit. And even with a quick analysis on Guru Focus, you can see Altman Z score minus 3.7, distress zone. With the simple words, if they couldn't sell their shares to some stupid investors, they can go to bankruptcy. If you will check their website, you can see financial and feelings, and they didn't update it for 4 months. It is quite strange. 28th of September, it is a day when Biaheza bought it, and you can see literally 1.9, it was the highest price of the day, and it was because Biaheza bought from a market maker. I just want to say that you have to check all information from YouTubers, and please unsubscribe from Biaheza because this information can be really dangerous for you and for your wallet. Previously I recommended to you a photo stock and it increased by 300%. Subscribe to this channel to make money.